Hello everybody, I'm Kevbotomy and welcome to episode 13 of the Crafting Bowl. Now, the last few episodes we have spent duping around with the fish, and we're not doing that any longer. We're gonna let them roam around the bottom of the ocean for a while. So, they're actually far enough away now that we can start getting to work on clearing out the One Ocean Temple, and that means we can get on cool things like a Guardian Farm. But I also have lots of other big plans that I'm going to get started on today. But first, I'm actually going to show you a little bit of what I did before I recorded this clip here. Now, I was in the Nether, and last episode I actually got a proper Nether portal hooked up, because we do have another one that's down there, and that is going to the mushroom biome. But I was getting tired of sailing all the way across the ocean to get here. And so, I now get to sail through the Nether on ice. Or, well, for now I'm just jumping on it. I have to still put in half slabs to make it spawn-proof. And once I do that, it will be great for riding boats down and getting to my base real quick. So yeah, It is a several hundred block journey, and as you can see, I made it in just 30 seconds talking to you guys. So, overall, it is really great fast travel, and I'm really glad I've got that installed. So now it's time to get on to today's plan. So guys, step number 1 is to clear out this atrocious attempt at a setup that we put in a couple episodes ago. And yeah, we're gonna get rid of this, clean up the ocean a little bit, save the whales, and then, ooh, I don't have to move. It's doing it automatically, that's fun. Maybe I'll move guardians like this. Okay guys, so you've probably been wondering what my big plans are for this whole area, and I wanna keep at least some of it a surprise. We'll see how much of it I keep a surprise, but I will tell you one plan. Now, what I'm going to be doing is we have a temple there and a temple there, and basically I want to use both of them as ruins, and then what I want to do is build a big artificial biome in between that's kind of like a big bowl in the ocean. Now, it will be a bit of an oval, it's not going to be a full circle, that's too much, that's too big. But a nice big oval strip in between is pretty much exactly what I'm thinking. So, what I'm doing now is I'm basically going to start on either side of these little cubes I've built up to the surface, and I'm just going to do a kind of jagged or semi-random shape over to the other side there. Then again, probably cutting kind of close to my area over there in that island, and then looping in there. Actually, it might be ideal to take advantage of that island. That'll be a little bit less terraforming that I have to do. Anyway, this is a lot of blocks I need to place just for the outer ring, so I better get started real quick. And you know what? No, I'm just gonna catch you when I'm done it. Okay guys, I told you I would give you an update when it's done, but it's half done. Now this took roughly under 10 minutes, which gives you a little bit of an idea of how big of a project this is, and that's why I'm going to be clearing out the water right away, hopefully in this episode. I think I should have time to at least start it. Now, what I'm going to do is put some more netherrack all the way around the other side, and then I will get to showing you my next plan. Alright guys, so as you can see from that end, all the way down to over there, we have the entire area kind of randomly circled off. Now, none of this is definitive, none of this is necessarily staying, but I did want to get a good rough outline, and I know that, if anything, I'll be making some of this a bit smaller, because it is a pretty big area. But I'm not done yet. I actually have to go and also enclose a 58 by 58 box around each temple. because I'm also going to need to clear out all of the water around them for when I build my guardian farms. Yeah, so big project, lots to make sure I think about, and yeah, so time to get on building that box. And just like that, guys, we have a frame around the first temple. Now, I am actually starting to run low on the netherrack, and I'm actually going to have to go get more to build the square around the other one. So I'm going to go run back through the newly constructed nether path and get that real quick. Then I'll build that up and I'll catch you with the next plan of action. Alright guys, so you look down there, that's the one I already did. And we look that way, and that one's done too. So we have 2 frames, 2 little boxes around our temples now. So the next plan, I'm thinking what I want to do is I'm going to clear out all the water from on top of, well, at least one of these temples. We'll test it out, see how long it takes me, but I'm pretty confident I can get them both done fairly quick here. Well, maybe both in the same episode, but yeah, you know. Anyway, I'm going to not waste any time. I'm gonna get started and start clearing out some water. And so guys, I've taken all the sand I have and I've started building a wall around the guardian farm here. Now this was, I don't even know how much this was. I think it was around 10 stacks, could be more, could be less. But that's a lot of sand. Now, it's a good thing I have this efficiency 5 shovel, because I'm gonna go need to get a lot more of this stuff. Catch you in a few. Okay guys, I went back to the old desert biome, got a whole bunch more sand, and every inventory slot you see here that's empty had a full stack of sand in it when I came here. So yeah, that's a lot of sand, and it's a big old wall, and it completely encloses one side, so it should make clearing out this ocean monument nice and easy for us. But we're not done yet. We are only done one of the 4 walls of this temple, and we still have the other temple to do afterwards. So I should probably get to it. So just down over there is my village. Right over here is my desert, and this is where I have been sourcing all my sand, so efficiency 5 shovel just absolutely mows through this stuff. So that is how I've been gathering it, but as you can see, my shovel's getting pretty low, so I did bring my anvil with me and another diamond shovel, so I can really quickly just do that. Yay! Back to mining sand. And many, many stacks of sand later, we have built a full wall all the way around the Elder Guardian Temple thing, Ocean Monument. But, I don't know. That wall was, that was pretty expensive. I think we need to make the Guardians pay for it. Yeah. That makes sense. I did all the hard work. Obviously, the Guardians have to pay for this wall, right? Yeah. No. Anyway, time to get on clearing the water out of this big inside part. And that's going to involve dropping many, many more stacks of sand, which obviously the Guardians will pay for. Well guys, I made my first little box here, and it seems to be working quite well. The sponges are removing the water quite nicely, actually. I think I like this size of box. And yeah, I'm just gonna kinda keep going down like this until I have a big pocket of air. So guys, this is kind of fun. I'm actually parkouring my way down this air tunnel to collect these sponges. So yeah, that's actually, it's kind of fun. And it's kind of risk-free too, because I mean really, it's just a bunch of water below me, so yeah. Getting me sponges back and having fun doing it. Oh, apparently I broke that sand. But, boop. Poop our way down, collect our sponge, and as you can see I made myself a convenient exit in the corner there, but I just kind of realized that I won't be able to necessarily do that with the other ones. Maybe I'll just do a pillar per square of a other block or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to finish clearing this out and then get making that sandy grid. And so guys, that is the first of many little 5x5 boxes completed. Now it's time to really get going and actually get these boxes in place. Catch you when I'm done a fair bit of it. So guys, as you can tell, my head is a little unprotected right now, and you see, those guardians, they do a lot of damage, and your armor's durability goes down real quickly, so, yeah. I kinda don't want the rest of this armor to break, so I'm going to go and repair it right now, as well as go get a new Aqua Affinity and Respiration helmet. Then it's time to come get back to stuff. Now as you can see over there, I've kinda got a bit of the grid in, and it's taking a long time. Now with those guardians in there too, it's really eating through my armor, so I'm gonna probably have to stay at the surface a little more, but yeah. With that said, it's time to go get my fresh helmet. Okay guys, so as you can tell by the blue cap on my head, I have got a new helmet. If we look in the inventory, it is really good. We've got Respiration 3, Protection 4, and Breaking 3, and Aqua Affinity. So that should last us a while. Now we're going to also try to stay out of constant guardian shots as well. That should help it last a little longer. And yes, there's cake. Do you see the cake? I got cake. There is a really nice farmer villager in the spawn chunks, and he gives you a cake for 1 emerald. It's a really good trade, so took him up on that, got a few cakes, so I can make my chicken last a little bit longer. So anyway, I've also got an inventory full of sand, and I'm going to get back to making more of the sandy grid. Alright guys, I've been pretty hard at work here. Now I've got a little bit of this squared off now, and it ends up being 10 little units of water long, so overall we have exactly 100 of these holes to clear out once all the sand is in place. So that's a lot. Yeah, that's not all happening in one episode, but what I can tell you is that clearing out the water is actually kind of fun. Because first you go down and you drop your sponges and you clear it all out, and then you climb back up the water stream, and then you parkour your way down and eliminate the sponges, and I don't know, it's kind of fun. I kind of enjoy it. So I think what I'll do is probably finish off these 2 rows, maybe a little bit more, and then we'll see how much more time I have in the episode. But I really want to get the boat path done as well, so I'll get as far on this as is realistic. I'll update you if I get to like halfway or something important like that, but other than that, I'm just gonna get cracking and I'll catch you with another update. Okay guys, it's been quite a while since my last cut-in. I thought it was about time for an update here. Now if we take a look, my armor is taking quite the beating again. I managed to catch it before it died, and that's all good, that's all good. But that's not actually the big reason I'm cutting in right now, because, now, wait for it, I've been working hard for many hours, and if we take a look, yes, I have cleared out the entire top of the ocean monument in today's episode. So it was a lot of work, it took a long time, but I am absolutely so jacked that it's done already. I can get on many other projects, and I'm just so excited, so glad it's done. The tedious work is out of the way for here, and yes, okay, so this is so good. Now it's time to do a little bit of an armor repair, and then to round off the episode, we're gonna go for a little bit of a nether trip. So guys, I am going to end off the episode here, and what I'm doing is making a viable boat path that, you know, you don't fall off, there won't be mobs getting in the way, so, you know, just kind of the same simple setup that I've put on the other boat paths, so I just, you know, makes traveling a little bit quicker and more convenient. So I'm doing that. But that's really all I've got time for today. If you like today's episode, make sure to hit that like button, and there's going to be tons more progress like this coming up in the next little while. I've been super happy with how today's episode went, and I really hope you are too. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and yeah, with that, if you really enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe if you haven't, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.